Good afternoon, everyone. Before we start, I'd like you to do a quick mental check. How many hours do you think you spent on the screens yesterday? Not just your phone, but your tablet, laptops, or TV as well. In fact, technology has gradually found its way into every part of our lives even without our noticing. Today, I'd like to talk about digital detox, which is to take intentional breaks from our screens and social media. Not because technology is evil, but because our relationship with it has become unhealthy. We may take a look at the agenda. We'll first start with the overview of current technology use. Electronic Hub suggests that the average person in Hong Kong spends 6 hours and 26 minutes on screen every day, which accounts for 43.04% of awake hours of the day. If that number surprised you, you're not alone. Many of us don't realize how normal it has become to be always online. Then, it's about social media. According to data reported, there are 6.5 million active social media users in Hong Kong in January 2025, which was equivalent to 83.1% of the entire Hong Kong population during the same period of time. For many people, the first thing they see in the morning is not the face of their loved ones, but a screen filled with notifications, messages, and endless scrolling. Some people, or even myself, used to think that it's just entertainment. Does that really matter? But what's so toxic about social media is that it causes unhealthy comparison between ourselves and the other users. On social media, you don't see people's real lives. All you can see is perfect vacations, gym selfies, or career success. We see others copy dates while we're eating instant noodles. And that's how social media makes our normal life feel like a failure. And psychologists call this upward social comparison. When we compare our ordinary moments with others' highlight reels, and a sense of inferiority is triggered. Social media doesn't just make us compare ourselves with others. There is also strong evidence highlighting the correlation between the excessive use of social media and mental health problems. Users with excessive social media use are more susceptible to psychological issues such as anxiety, loneliness, depression, and FOMO, which stands for the fear of missing out. If you wonder why this is so, studies from young adults tells us the answer. People who are addicted to social media tend to postpone their bedtime, which leads to sleep deprivation, which means they have a lack of sleep and the sleep quality also declines. Yet, sleep quality plays a crucial role in the biological mechanism of emotion regulation. Think about a week of midterms where you get only 4 to 5 hours sleep per night. On Monday, you may just feel a little bit tired, but by Wednesday, small things start to upset you. Even a harmless joke from a friend could suddenly annoy you, and you snap at your families over minor issues. And things that wouldn't normally bother you becomes a big deal. That's why poor sleep quality heightens the risk of developing mental disorders. Among the psychological disorders associated with the addiction of social media, FOMO is one of the most recent phenomena researchers are studying. FOMO refers to the anxiety that arises from the fear of missing out on positive feedbacks on social media, such as likes, comments, or new follower requests, therefore driving people to check their social media interactions constantly. In daily scenarios, FOMO can be the anxiety when you see notifications keep popping up from your friend's phone, but yours stays silent. Every like, comment, or story view feels like a reward you're missing. Eventually, this creates a deep sense of being socially unaccepted. And here is where it gets dangerous. You feel anxious about missing out, so you check social media so frequently. But then the more often you check it, the more anxious you feel. And this creates an endless loop. The app designed to connect us now drifts us apart. But don't worry, digital detox helps you to break the cycle. Don't be frightened. It does not mean a complete cut off of smartphone use. You don't have to delete all the apps on your phone or throw your phone away. It is a self-imposed strategy to reduce smartphone use. We may take a look at the study from the University of Pennsylvania. 143 university students are divided into two groups. One group was restricted to 10 minutes per day on each of the three platforms: Facebook, Snapchat, and Instagram, while the other groups maintained their original habits of social media use. And after 3 weeks, the results were obvious that the group with reduced use of social media showed a significant drop in both depression and loneliness, compared to the group that changed nothing. The goal of digital detox is not to go offline completely, but to use this platform more consciously. Even a small change can make a world of difference in terms of your well-being. So, the first step of digital detox is to identify your motiv- mo- motivation and set personalized goals. Reflect on why you want to start a detox, such as for better sleep, better focus, and improve your social relationships. Then you have to do a review on your current screen habit. Observe when, where, and why you use your phone, and check your screen time and the top 3 apps that you use. After that, you specific rules that match your daily life. For example, for time rules, no screen for the first 15 minutes after waking up. And for place rules, you can set up a phone-free zone for yourself, such as no phone at the dining table. And for contents, you can turn off all unnecessary notifications and only keep those essential calls or messages if needed. Finally, you track and adjust your daily progress by reflecting on the plan. At the end of the day, technology isn't our enemy. It brings us convenience, knowledge, or even opportunities. But when almost half of our waking life is spent behind a screen, it is worth asking, are we using the devices or the devices are using us? Digital detox isn't about rejecting modern life. It's about choosing to live more of your life in the real one. Starting tonight, try leaving your phone outside your bedroom for just 1 week. Thank you.